Lupic.io runs in your browser, and it lets you create HTML5 graphics. I'm just going to use an example, a really basic example built into Lupic here. And if you're familiar with, After Effects and tools like that, then this will be pretty clear to you. What you can do is create HTML graphics. In this example that's built into Lupic, I have a title and subtitle, and I can edit it as I see fit. I can move things around, I can etc, etc. And then I can choose an animation in, which they've already set up here, slides in, a stop point, and an animation out. Now, this is not going to be a full tutorial on Lupic today. That would take me a little bit of time. But needless to say, I can export this as a graphic and then import that into H2R graphics. So I'm going to choose my directory, and I have to log in to do this. So just give me a second. So now I have downloaded that to a file on my local computer. All right, move Lupic out of the way for a second, and I will add a new graphic called a custom HTML graphic. Now, as the name suggests, you don't actually have to use Lupic to do any of this. You can just use a HTML file. I'll include documentation on that if you click on this How It Works button, and you'll see really how to build a HTML file that will work here. I will open up the Lupic file I just exported. In fact, it's not even a Lupic file, it is just a HTML file. I have a few here I've been testing with. Lower third HTML is the one I want. And I can open that up and then show it on the screen. And you can see it there. It came in, I click it again, and it transitions out. Now, wouldn't it be cool if you could actually edit the content of that within H2R graphics? Well, spoiler alert, you can do that. If I open up this title here, in fact, I'll just click on it, and then I can choose this little key as the underscore title, and it's already set up actually in Lupic here. Choose this key underscore subtitle and export that again. In fact, I'll just head into this little title mapper here, and what I want to do is just set up the title and the subtitle as two separate entities in the template definition. I'll just get rid of a few other ones here, and I'll make the ID of this one the title, and the ID of this one the subtitle. If I close that, re-export this file, and head back over into H2R graphics, I can import that lower third back in again, and now you see a title and a subtitle. If I show it on air, it still has the default values, but I can type in John Barker here to record, and this does work with variables as well, so you could write list1, list2, and now I have this custom HTML graphic built in Lupic, imported into H2R graphics with the editable text that I put on there. There is a lot to explore with Lupic. I suggest you head over to their site, lupic.io, have a play, and build some cool stuff. And then you can import it into H2R graphics and use it as you would imagine as a graphics on your output.